Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shauna, or you can call me mismooncrystal, whatever vibes with you the most. I'm an intuitive empath and I use the tarot cards to get messages from the universe for y'all. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then please hit subscribe and notify, because I make new videos every day. So today we are talking about Monday, November the 25th. And happy birthday to all my Sagittarius friends. Today is actually my husband's birthday. Good day, I like it. So Sagittarius is a great season. We are still kind of having, some energies coming through from Scorpio. So when I was, kind of analyzing the charts and stuff like that, now may not be the right time to maybe get in conflicts with certain people because they're going to be a little more passionate about it, and they may be a little more blunt because we're mixing the Sagittarius and Scorpio energy. They may lash out on a more blunt, but then they're passionate too, and things may get a little too heated today. So try to avoid conflicts if you can. If it's just something that has to be done, I understand. Just be aware and be mindful, of what's going on in the energies, because those energies are going to start to shift in the next couple days, really. As tomorrow we have the new moon in Sagittarius, so we're really going to get like a big shift of energies there. And some of you may have been feeling more down and depressed over the last couple days, or just like uneasy, like something's off about what's going on in the atmosphere. Maybe you feel off in a relationship. Maybe you don't feel like the effort that you're putting into a job is going to work out the way you want it to. Something just doesn't feel right now. That's going to start to shift. So just hang in there. I promise it's going to get much better. As over the next couple days, you guys should start to feel that shift a lot. But really today is going to be about just finishing up, tying up those loose ends, really getting clear about, as we enter this new moon on Tuesday, what we're really wanting to manifest, what we truly desire, and what we want in our life. Because we can take that energy and we can use it to manifest the things that we want. But if we're putting our energies into something that we don't want as much, then, we may be manifesting the wrong things. So obviously make sure your attention and your focus is really on, the things that you want in your life right now. That would be the biggest advice I could give at this point, and really at any time, because we're constantly manifesting. To always pay attention to what we're putting our attention and our energy into. Make sure it's something that, will give you something in return that you're wanting, and not taking away from you either. So we're just going to do a 6-card layout right now to see what the overall energies are going to be like for today, Monday the 25th. Let's see what's going on. What messages, what does Spirit want to tell us for November the 25th? I hope you guys had a good weekend. I did see there might have been some conflicts going on, and they may still be here. Still maybe lingering some things. Back of the deck, 8 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to put him to the side here. This 8 of Swords. So you may have found out some information this weekend. Some things may have come to light for you. Some things that you kind of had a feeling that were going on, maybe behind your back, but you kind of didn't want to really focus on them. You almost didn't want to hear this news, but you had a feeling, is what I'm seeing. So this 8 of Swords energy, really, to me, I feel like you're feeling trapped and bound in a situation right now, but you have the answers to get yourself out. So let's just see what happens here. So our first 2 we have is Lovers, clarified by the 2 of Wands. So I do sense that this is either something that you're very passionate about, something or a relationship, a family member, just something very closely related to you here. And I'll clarify this too to make sure. But you're in this thinking mode of deciding if this is what is right for you. So since we do have this Eight of Swords, you're maybe feeling trapped by this relationship, this situation, and you're now kind of looking to weigh both situations out, you know, should you stay, should you go kind of situation. But this is something, like I said, that you're very passionate about. And let's get a clarifier on this Lovers card. This could just mean that you're trying to balance the situation. It doesn't always signify a relationship. It could be duality, balancing. I keep getting a bunch of cards. What is going on? Okay, so we want to clarify the Lovers, please. And I got the Two of Pentacles. So we have the Two of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. So this is really, you're juggling this idea, like I said, if you should stay, if you should go, because you're really feeling bound and trapped in this situation. Almost like you can't see any other way out is what I'm getting to. So as I move into this spread really quick and I'm looking over more of this, definitely conflict. People aren't agreeing. They're not seeing eye to eye in this situation. And they're not listening. I feel like nobody's listening. They're just all kind of speaking over top of one another right here. And I feel like this is really making you, yes, once again, I keep saying this, second guess the situation is where I feel like you're at. And you know, we just came out of the Scorpio season too, so I almost am feeling like you really have been digging down deep to make sure that this is the right decision. If it is something that you want to leave behind, I almost feel like this is marriages coming to an end, relationships, really close friendships coming to end, maybe even a job coming to an end, something that's been there for a long time that you really have an attachment to. But definitely mixed energies and people not getting along and people fighting, not seeing eye to eye and not listening is really what I'm seeing here. But then we also have it clarified by this Page of Cups. So I want to clarify the Page of Cups as, you know, is this something, a new message coming through for you, some better news for you? Or is this more of an emotional thing that's happening? So let's clarify this Page of Cups. The Ten of Wands. So we're getting very close to, okay, so this is something that we really wanted, we fought hard for, that we were passionate about, and now we're starting to feel the burden of this. This is like, I almost think of a celebrity, you know, somebody that wanted to be rich and famous, they get to that point, but then they're like, okay, this isn't exactly what I wanted because I don't have my freedom. I can't just go out in public all the time. You know, there's different things. There's usually a lot of people involved in their lives creating a lot of like excess when a lot of times we just want to be free. So the message here to me, or the feeling, the thoughts and the emotions coming through, is really just being burdened by this situation. But I feel like maybe you're feeling a little like it's your fault because you wanted this in the first place. Like this is something that you wanted to do, and that maybe you kind of knew up front. Once again, I was feeling earlier that you kind of knew what you got yourself into with this situation, and now you're kind of backing yourself out. And let's keep moving forward. Our next cards are Knight of Swords with the Star. So with this Knight of Swords, this could be you speaking out to someone, kind of giving them your opinion, but in this harsher way. This could be you confronting this person that you kind of feel overwhelmed with. Boss could be, like I said, relationships. This could be marriage. You know, this could be your spouse that you're having to speak out to, because I feel like you've also been in your head for a little, you know, for a while here, and it's almost causing you to, like, you haven't talked about it. There hasn't been a lot of communication. It's been a lot of just internal passions and, you know, you inside yourself battling this, and so you may just lash out. So just be careful with that, because once again, I did see that, you know, today could be a bad day to confront people about things. You're not going to be able to communicate the way you need to from this heart space. So be careful with that. If you feel yourself getting to that point, then just go, you know what, not today, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a better day for this confrontation. But I'm going to clarify this Knight of Swords. With the Queen of Wands, and this could be the person that you're trying to communicate with. It could be a fire energy, fire sign, or act a lot like fire sign, that have a lot of fire in their chart. But this Queen of Wands to me almost represents, once again, this is a person that you're dealing with right now, in a relationship, in a situation where you guys aren't seeing eye to eye, and you're having trouble communicating with each other in this situation. But you're ready to kind of let go. You're ready to let go of the wands and give up the burden at this point. And so our next card that we see is the Star. So this is going to point you to some guidance to me. I feel like this is going to help you kind of see which way you need to go in this situation. Okay, so we did get the 9 of Swords. So we have the 8, 9, and then we do have a 10 here. I feel like this is going to be the end of a situation here. It's something that, like I said, you were really close to, very attached to, but I do feel like this is something that has to happen, and it may cause you a lot of stress to move forward and let go of this thing. I see like sleepless nights, and I'm sorry about that. But that's part of it too. Second guessing if we've made the right decision, and only time can tell typically with those situations, and time makes things better for us. But I do feel like this person and you have been going at it for so long that it's just turning into like a more toxic situation for yourselves, and it's time to back out of the situation. Doesn't mean it's forever, it just means today, and at this point the energies may not be right for you two to be together. You may not be able to get along right now, and maybe you have to go off and learn something for yourselves. They have to go off and learn something for them too, and then you guys can come back together, or that's it, something else is coming through here. But like I said, I do, if it was a relationship, I feel like the relationship is coming to a halt, is coming to an end. Be careful with speaking out to people today. Don't try to cause added conflict and stuff. Just be really aware that energy is happening right now. And know too that it's okay. Like, this is a season where we are coming to a close to a lot of things as we move into new things. And next month, I was looking at it, is going to be really amazing, like for new growth, new things happening, new adventures and stuff are going to be happening. So sometimes that's us making room for those new things to come in, so that better can come in for us. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please let me know how you guys have been in the comments below, and if this reading resonated with you, I would love it if you would hit subscribe. So I hope y'all have a super blessed November 25th, and many blessings to you, my friends.